Hello and welcome to today's Bitcoin analysis. We will be looking at the price, the structure, the liquidation heat map, as well as our price prediction. Let us start as always with the current price structure. We think we have seen a bottom on the 5th of August and are now in an upwards rally. This is a 5-wave move, and what is hard to determine, which we have already outlined in also the last couple of videos, is where this wave 3 has topped. For now, we have this wave 3 is topped on the chart here on the 29th of October, but it could possibly be still going and extending and extend even further. So where we have this 5 right now could also just be the 3. We don't know, and it's also sort of hard to know, especially with this price action going on. So what we think is that although this could be a local top or near a local top, we think this wave structure has place to expand up until to this point to about 81.8. Yeah, so we think that up until basically 80,000 we might expand, but after that we will probably see a bigger retracement, a bigger correction, which will be probably quite a good opportunity to buy back if you're not in right now. Of course, please do your own decisions. You're responsible for your own trades. This is not financial advice. We ourselves will be buying back if we dip deeper. We've also drawn this support zone for if we go deeper, and this is of course if it would happen right now. If prices go higher, this will adjust, but for right now this is what the support zone is, and we think that we could see prices in the low 60s or even here. But you have to keep in mind, in a bull market, corrections of 10, 15 and 20% are not unusual and not unnormal. If you look at this right now, 10% would be 68, 15% would be around 64, and 20% would be around the 60k level. But in this bull market especially, we haven't really seen corrections as large as 20%, or we have seen them, but they're rather unusual. So I wouldn't necessarily bet on seeing the really low 60s or really high 50s. But something like 63, 64k is entirely possible. Also, if we look at the heat map right now, what we can see is there is a lot of liquidity around the 66k area. And if we zoom out even further, you can see that at around 61,700, there is basically the most liquidity of any point we can currently see on this map. There's also a decent amount just below us at 74.3. And of course, as we're consolidating above and below us, building up a lot of liquidity. For right now, it's kind of hard to tell. Going into the weekend, there's always more or less quite little price action. We will probably, maybe we won't see anything today on Friday. Saturdays are always quite calm, and Sundays also quite calm until the evening when price starts acting again. So yeah, for now, it could just mean that we consolidate for another 2 days and then see some price action. But beware, this is a point where we'll probably see some volatility because prices will spike into this area, That is just very likely to happen. But for the overall bigger correction, you can see there is a lot of liquidity here and here, which we may just end up collecting. So be aware that there is absolutely a possibility that we correct as deep as something like 64, 65. Yeah. So as we've said, it's possible that we extend higher to about 80, 81,000. That is entirely possible with this structure. It's also possible that this structure is finished or close to finished, which would mean that we will see a retracement soon. Yes, that is enough said. If you want a more in-depth analysis, trading signals, want to know what we do exactly at that exact moment in time, or want a trading course, please feel free to check out our website. And that's enough said. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.